Why did nobody do Catherine O'Hara for Snatch Game? Or anyone from the freaking cast of Schitt's Creek? Any of them? Canadians, you say you are. It's a new day in the workroom. If you haven't watched my interview with Stephanie Prince yet, don't forget to check it out. Before I get into this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. For more exclusive content, go over to my Patreon, link in the description below. Let's get into this new episode, shall we?
When you threw the bag, it almost hit her.
How close was it?
The ball slapped her face. It was like this close.
It was like borderline violence. Oh my God, do I need a lawyer?
I was gagged when she threw that purse last week, and that's why I had to ask Stephanie what was going on in her head and what she thought about the situation, because it looked really close. And this is what she had to say.
You have no idea. It was actually like this close to my face.
Oh
but
my
you know,
goodness.
as a professional lip syncer, I decided to ignore it. But
You did not flinch.
I did not flinch. But if drag is a contact sport, I would have just grabbed that and thrown it back at her.
Does it feel to be in the top?
Yes, girl.
My Toronto girl.
And this week I'll be winning. So congratulations to me. Well,
You've been saying that since day one.
Oh,
Eve 6000 has just been consuming everything regarding this show since it came out, and I love that. She's so smart. Yeah, Eve came in the competition saying, I'm great at everything and I will win everything, and so far, this was the closest she's gotten. Entertaining.
Eve 6000.
uh-oh.
The only thing more wrecked than your emotional state is your hole. Hashtag hemorrhoids.
Eve 6000, sister to sister, let me give you some advice. Don't ever be ashamed of who you are. That's your parents' job.
The library is open, and baby, not everyone is funny. It's just the truth. Everyone's not a comedian, and that's okay. My favorite reads obviously came from Kimora, and I want to say Isis. Yeah, I like Isis because she's just really straightforward and kind of see you next Tuesday with it. Very harsh and cutthroat. I live for that.
For this week's Maxi Challenge, we'll be playing the Snatch Game.
It's already time for Snatch Game. I really didn't think it was going to come this early, but I'm kind of glad it's here this early because it kind of shows me who has the chops, who's really good on improv, who's quick on their feet, who I can really put as a front runner in my head, and who I can really kind of separate from the pack and be like, okay, you're that girl. Filler.
Babe. 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 Major. Bananas. I die. Babe.
Well, this Snatch Game was interesting. Let me just say, it was not great. There were an obvious 2 people that were really good. Another obvious 2 people that were kind of safe. And everybody else was... So this is the thing. I liked Gia with the whole Jim Carrey thing. But when you got up and you started walking around, I was like, oh, is this going to be like a season 4 debacle again? Is she going to do too much? But she didn't do too much, so it was okay. I really liked Rachel Zoe character. That was brilliant. I also really liked that Grimm's character. I didn't think it was going to read well, but it read in the same way that Katya's character of that... I forget people's names all the time. It's not a big deal. But you know that character Katya did on All Stars 2. it read that same way, and so it was really funny for me, and I liked those two characters, Rachel Zoe and Grimm's. The ones that I'm really worried for, and I feel like even if they have a sickening runway, they might be in the bottom still. Yoko Ono. No. It just wasn't really funny. And the over-explanation of every single thing, I was like, oh, Lord, save her. But yeah, that was probably the worst.
Kris Jenner.
2 months of bladder leakage, doll. My vagina is the size of a football field.
I also think Kendall Jenner might be in trouble because her Kris Jenner was just not funny. They barely threw her any questions after that one weird comment she made about the vagina. And I really wanted Bernie Sanders to be funny. I wanted it to be so good, but it wasn't. It wasn't bad, but it was falling flat and in the middle. Maybe Jennifer Coolidge was the way to go.
Don't get in your head, sis. I'm disappointed because I kind of set myself up for disappointment with that, you know?
You think that's the thing?
I mean, I don't know, but I can't control it, so I don't fucking know.
Absolutely, you can control it, baby.
See, but that's what I don't need. Like, I don't need a pep talk. That's what I'm telling you.
No, but it's not a pep talk. I just want to make sure you're okay.
I'm just saying I'm disappointed right now. I think it's okay for me to be disappointed.
No.
I kind of get what Eve 6000 is saying. Some people are complainers and some people don't like to be helped. They don't want you to give them solutions. They just want you to listen and acknowledge their feelings. But at the same time, you're in a space where everyone's super supportive because everyone's kind of on eggshells just like you and dealing with emotions, and no one wants to be that one that's insensitive to somebody else that's going through something or whatever. So she's doing what any other person in her position would probably do, which is to try to comfort you, Eve. Girl, if a bitch is upset and crying about some shit, just let her be over there by herself.
Back home in Greece, gay people don't exist. It's like we're not part of society. We're not part of culture. We're not part of anything. I have learned to accept that they did not grow up with people like me. So my parents haven't seen a person like me on TV.
This is news to me because I'm not Greek. I've never been, and I don't know that much about their culture and their history or anything like that. Put that out there in the universe. So don't come for me. Pythia is sharing her story about not a lot of gay people being in Greece and it just not being a thing. But it's like a lot of queer people that I know personally, they go there all the time to vacation and party. And I guess from watching this, it's just a tourism thing. But like living there, it's a different situation for people that are queer. Brooklyn's shape is freaking phenomenal. I love this neon dress. I was not sure about this wig because the whole, the shoulders, the dress, the shape, it's all like giving a lot, and then it's just a small head with a small wig on top of it. I wasn't too sure how I felt about it, but it's interesting and I like it.
And look, it is queen of the small screen, Tracy Melchior.
Oh my goodness. For the past week, Twitter has been having a field day with Tracy Melchior's wig. People online have a lot of mixed reactions as to how they feel about this specific wig and the baby hairs. Twitter is fun, guys. It can be funny.
And tonight on the runway, category is Made in Canada.
I love that Kimora is paying homage to Deborah Cox. And Deborah Cox did play Josephine Baker. You know what? This is an amazing look. In general, it's an amazing, beautiful look. But it's just not as instantly recognizable for the role as much as the bananas would have been. And I don't know. It's a great look. It's just not screaming what you're telling me. If you didn't tell me what this was specifically for, I've been like, which Canadian are we celebrating here? And what movie did they do this in? Cynthia in this yellow getup and these shoulder pads, freaking great. I love the wig, I love the face, I love everything about this, even down to the bedazzled microphone. I love that Suki doll was doing homage to Sandra Oh. I think that is brilliant, and she has done so many iconic roles. I wish she chose a different role to represent Sandra Oh. I don't love this outfit. I see that you're going for something here. I don't love it though. Unfortunately, it's not speaking to me. It has to do with the shape. I get the shape and all, but the length just, the length is what killed it. Adriana looks badass, like badass in the best way possible. I have feelings for Adriana in this outfit. It's really hot. Okay, all jokes aside, I love the outfit. I love the whole corset with the snakes and everything. It's really well put together. It fits her well. I always want the corset to be snatched a little tighter. That's just me being weird, I guess. But the look is freaking great. Geometric's interpretation of Mike Myers' gold member outfit. Oh wow. This is top tier. And I didn't know if I was going to get this type of drag from Gia. Like, Gia has been like giving me a lot of different levels for the past few episodes, but this I didn't expect from her, if I'm being really honest. The hair is right, the outfit's right, everything is so elevated and so clean. It's just so well put together. I'm becoming obsessed with the Gia. Oh my god, I stan. The minute she came around the corner, I know Kendall Jenner was doing Stacy, the judge from last year that didn't return. The hair is right, the outfit is right for Stacy. Like, the look, I could immediately tell who it was that you're portraying, and I'm really happy that you did this. I wish you would have walked down the runway like a supermodel, because she's a supermodel, and she wouldn't prance down the runway the way you're doing it. So I'd have liked if you would have given that energy that she gives while still retaining a little bit of you, but still like trying to embody her a little bit. After all, this is a Snatch Game episode, you know? The dress, the dress is not bad. Maybe a nice black belt would pull it in and pull it together a little bit better, in a different shoe maybe. And the hair, those knots could be a little thicker. Okay, Eve 6000 giving Carrie Ann Moss. Superb. Like, Eve knows her proportions, and Eve does a body good. Like, she does the body right. This is everything. I love the slicked back hair. I love that she didn't make it wet and short to make it too matrixy, because it doesn't look good on everybody. Not every drag queen needs to have a freaking wet wig that's short, that's slicked back, or anything. Some of y'all need to throw those away. But it's a full-bodied wig. The lace is flat. The eye makeup is right. Wait, is it just the angle, or is this brow really high? Anyways, I love this. And I even like the neon green glasses with it. It gives you the Matrix. Eve 6000, I salute you. You did a really great job here. Okay, Isis did Sandra Oh as well, and she went to the Grey's Anatomy route. A more well-known route. I love that, and I love that she didn't come out in like regular old scrubs. This is more of an old-timey 60s nurse's uniform. Sandra Oh was a doctor, like she was a surgeon, not a nurse. But I like the idea of diverting from the literal, thing. And this nurse's outfit is freaking bomb.com.uk.org.ca. I love this. She looks phenomenal. I'm willing to forgive that she's in a nurse's costume and not a doctor's scrub, just because this costume is so impeccably made and it looks so freaking amazing. Pythia as Catherine O'Hara from Schitt's Creek. Schitt's Creek is one of my favorite shows of life. And I really wanted someone to do her for Snatch Game. Why did nobody do Catherine O'Hara for Snatch Game? Or anyone from the freaking cast of Schitt's Creek? Any of them? Canadians, you say you are. But anyways, this look is really good. I love the detail. Listen, the devil is in the details. And from the claws of her little crow feet to the top of her head, it's done right. I'm living for this. It's so clean, so well thought out, so freaking good.
One thing that I will say that like actually pissed me off, Connor said that my hair was flat. When somebody says something that's just not true.
She doesn't do drag, girl.
Yeah,
fine. Don't take it personally.
Eve 6000 is not happy about Connor's comment about her hair. I get it. You're upset that this guest judge, is like telling you your hair is flat when we can all see it's not. But I think Pythia has the right mentality when it comes to these type of things and how to handle it. He doesn't do drag. It's an opinion. You know what you're doing. You know what it's giving. Don't take it personally. And I love that about her. Right now, Pythia has fastly become one of my favorite queens on the show. And one of the queens I feel like will make it all the way. Because over the past few episodes, she's been so freaking polished. And just so consistent. She needs to win some challenges now. Actually, no, she has won challenges.
Your Rachel Zoe stole the show. Congratulations! You are the winner of this week's Maxi Challenge.
Cynthia Kiss wins this week's Maxi Challenge, and I think it's really well deserved. Her Rachel Zoe was freaking spot on, and she had a really great runway. This was her week. I still do feel like there were some other really great people, but I'm really happy for her win, and it's deserved. Well deserved.
Adriana, you are safe. 2 queens stand before us.
Well, I'm a little shocked. Eve 6000 is up for elimination with Suki Doll. Wow. This is interesting. Okay. This is some tomfoolery. I don't think Eve 6000 was supposed to be in the bottom at all. Like, I feel like it was supposed to be Adriana and Suki Doll. It's almost like Eve 6000 talked back to the judge, Connor, who was like, your hair's flat. And all of a sudden they were like, you know what? She's had some moments on the runway that we felt like she was a little dull and her attitude, whatever, so get rid of her. Put her in the bottom.
Eve 6000. Shantae, you stay. You may join the other queens.
Oh my god. Eve is gonna cry again. I need to know how long she... Aww. Suki Doll did not win the lip sync this week, unfortunately, and so she has to sashay away with that beautiful porcelain face. I'm gonna miss her runways. She always comes out in something interesting. Well, there you have it, guys. That's this week's episode, unfortunately. You know that I'm going to be interviewing Miss Suki Doll soon, so in the comment section tonight, I'm going to need y'all to drop what questions you want me to ask her, okay? Please be nice and respectful with your questions. As I know my little community here, we're very nice to each other, aren't we? Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Go to my Patreon for exclusive content. Bye. Hey beautiful humans, you've made it this far in this video. Why not subscribe to my Patreon? You can sign up for exclusive content I don't post on YouTube, or support me making content for this channel. Speaking of, why don't you watch another video?